Hello YouTubers, I'm going to do a very quick guide on how to resolve wheel wobble on the G29. Now, it may not work on all G29s, but if your wheel does this, let's try and do it like that. That's better. So if you see, the center hub that goes into the base wobbles. So yeah, I'm going to show you a relatively easy way to stop it from doing that. Here's some of the tools I used. A very fine-point screwdriver for the very tiny screws on the back of the wheel. A long reach screwdriver. Slightly shorter and fatted head screwdriver. And obviously one of these to undo these on the wheel. Well, I've turned the wheel over onto its side because what you need to do is undo the screws on the back of the wheel, which you can only get to via that. So for this I've got a tiny screwdriver. Well, once you've undone all the screws on the back, holding this plate on here, you need to undo these with one of these. So let's get to that. As I say, you may need to secure it. And as I say, I've laid the two screws down by the switches, and then obviously the wheel ones I will put beside those. Well, one left to do. Lay those down with that. There we go. So then the centerpiece comes out like so, and again place it down, and then if you've undone all of the screws on the back, you should be able to lift the wheel away. Well, once all the screws are removed, you should carefully be able to remove the steering wheel, but bearing in mind there is a plug on the back. So that needs to be disconnected. It's a pull plug with little tabs, so I will do that. There we go, the plug's off. That's where it connects. Like I say, it's a pull tab, but obviously pulled from the sides of the plastic and not from the wires. But once that's done, carefully place your wheel down, and then obviously you can make a start on the screws that are inside here. So the screws you're looking to take out are that one, and the center one. The outside 4 you leave alone, there's no need to undo those. So let's get these 3 out and go to the next stage. Well, the 3 screws are out, and this should now pull away, but obviously be careful of the plug in the middle. There we go, so the wheelbase is removed. You've got the center cable that stays in there. Let's see. Yeah. Right, let's move on to the next stage, which is taking the top off. Turn it over. The screws that are here, you do not touch. If anything, make sure those ones are tight, super tight. The ones that you're going to need to undo are this one, 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 and this one. So let's get those ones unscrewed first, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, when you've taken the screws out, you should find that you have 8 silver screws and 0 black screws, because we're leaving those ones in. So once you've taken the screws out, carefully turn the wheel over. So I've reattached it to the table loosely, and then loosened off these, and you should then there we go, that's the cover off. Let's put it safe over there. These bits I will just move out of the way whilst I'm working, but it's not necessary to do so. So let's turn the unit around. And what you're looking for are these screws here, not the silver ones on the PCB, but the black ones, because they will come loose. And also, as you may see, these ones here that hold the, so you can see the problem straight away on mine, they secure the top plate near the motor, and they are loose. So that's my fix, but I will double check these to make sure they're really tight, and then if I can show you, tighten up these ones on the back plate to the wheel. So let's get those all tightened, and that should resolve the problem. There we go, all the screws are tightened up. Don't over tighten, because obviously they go into plastic, whereas these ones screw into metal, so they can really be tightened. But there are some ones further down here which were also loose. May be difficult to get to, but I got there in the end. So yeah, those are all done, and these are what hold the mechanisms, motors, to the actual fascia of the wheel. So now, basically put everything back together, the same as you took it apart, but obviously in reverse order. So I won't film that bit, but I shall come back when hopefully the wheel's back together and things are looking good. There we go, all back together, all looking nice. The most important part is the only wobble you get is in the wheel itself. If you look at the hub, absolutely no movement. Totally brilliant. So let's plug this back into my PC and get racing. Thanks for watching, and as per usual, if you like the video, leave a comment, leave a like, dislike even, and check out some of my other videos. Thank you.